Hello everybody, this is Pyra, and this is not the normal everyday content that you may see on my channel. Primarily, I stream a lot of Final Fantasy XIV and some variety games. However, I have a very soft spot, a very niche soft spot in my heart for PAX East. This is a convention that I have been attending for several years now, and I cannot shut up about it. And it is that time of year again where I can continue to not shut up about PAX East. And so along with all of the regular news, tips and tricks, and updates that I provide you on my channel, here is the news for PAX East 2025. So for some reason you were brought to this video and have no idea what PAX is or PAX East is. PAX is a gaming convention, not just video games anymore, gaming, board games, card games, a full-on gaming convention held in Boston, Massachusetts, or at least the East branch of PAX is held in Boston, Massachusetts. In 2025, this will be held between May 8th to May 11th, 2025 at the BCEC, or the Boston Convention and Exhibition Center. And as of last week, badges are now live. So if you would like to get your badge, you can come straight to the east.paxsite.com website or just Google PAX East and get your badges. So we're going to look at how you can buy your badges, how much badges are going to cost you, as well as hotels info, because hotels typically drop the same time as badges do, and that is hotels that are through PAX's kind of preferred partner network. You can usually get the best deals, at least for the close hotels in that weekend and really that whole week. So let's take a look. So directly from this website, you're going to see the Buy Now button. Click on that. This will take you directly to the Buy Badges page. You have to buy your badge before March 16th in order to avoid the will call line. That is a long way away from today because we were filming this in December. However, if you're watching this in the future, just know that you have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on March 16th to buy your badge in order to avoid having to go grab it at will call. So we'll get straight to the pricing right here because I'm sure you're already looking at that. A 4-day badge for PAX costs $254 this year. The $4 is kind of standard across everything. That's the service fee. Why they don't build that in, I'm not sure. However, it shows it here, $250 plus the service fee. Each individual day is $71 this year. So definitely, I don't remember how much it was last year. I could actually probably look at my video from last year. So actually, no, I'm looking at my video from last year. The price has stayed the same between last year and this year with the fee. So luckily, we do not have any additional increased costs there. Of course, with your badge, what does your badge come with? The big expo hall is one of my favorite things. There's going to be an expo hall with a bunch of amazing vendors, both big and small. There are different demos and giveaways and panels and meetups and interviews and special guests, tournaments, open play areas where you have open play on consoles and PCs, board game areas, so much more. Really, it's a lot of everything to do with gaming, and that is all included. Everything is included in your price of admission. Now, there are two things that you can get right here from the badge and the ticket checkout that are not included in your admission. One is this 2025 tag tee. It is their different logo for this year. PAX usually has a different theme and logo style each year, and this year it is kind of like a graffiti tagging style design. So of course, if you want to throw on that extra t-shirt, you can for $28. And then the last thing that you can purchase through the badge sale is BYOC, and that is bring your own computer. This is an add-on service. Some folks like showing off their rig, especially if they have something that they're incredibly proud of. They might want to play their games in public with other folks, kind of like a LAN party at a convention, if you will. So if that is your thing, it is $45 for you to bring your own computer inside of PAX. If you buy this, you also have to buy a regular badge. You can't just buy the BYOC. Of course, you would need to buy them both. This year, this is the first year I've noticed this at least, which is check out using a payment plan. So they use ShowClicks as their third-party ticket system, and I have never seen a payment plan option. However, that is a thing now. So once you go to ShowClicks, you can get all of your badges, and you would be able to take part in that as well. Of course, if you need specific information about PAX and the badges, if you go to the tickets page, it shows you everything here. It's going to show you the show hours, the floor hours, the expo hall hours, deadlines, policies and guidelines, etc. So I recommend, if you are especially a newcomer to PAX, take a look through this, get any information you need. And then, of course, on here, we have this new thing, which is a timeline. I've never seen this before. PAX badges went on sale back on December 11th, so about 5 days ago now. On March 16th, as we noted, this is your last day to get your ticket sales before Will Call kicks into place. If you are somebody who wants to attend the Omegathon, which is a nice competitive tournament at PAX, there is a March 28th deadline, and then May 8th is the deadline for on-site price increase to take effect. So they have said here as well that prices will be increased at the door. I believe in years past, they have just left the price the same. However, this is not the case. They really want to know who's coming beforehand. So you can get tickets at the door if they are still available. However, they will be at a higher cost than what you see here online if you order now. So that is everything that you'll need to know about buying badges specifically. And now the next thing I want to look at is booking your hotels. And I say do this now because hotels are incredibly limited, especially if you're trying to get a premier hotel, one of the close hotels, the connecting hotels. Some of them were literally sold out when I looked on Thursday, or I believe it was Thursday. The minute that badges went out and I looked for a hotel room, some of the days were gone within minutes. But either way, I don't want to discourage you. Let's just look at what the hotel reservation system and kind of search system looks like. So up here, you'll see hotels and travel. That is just what I clicked on. Of course, it's going to show you the show location in case you need to book or you would prefer to book separate from the PAX website. And then the hotel registration button right here, this book hotel, this is going to take you to a third-party website that they use directly to help coordinate special pricing regarding the hotels in the area. When you get to this main page here, you're going to select your guest type. Chances are you're an attendee. I believe these access codes are only available for probably big developers or people who are working with the PAX team. They would probably get their own special code. However, for the rest of us plebs, we just get to use the regular attendee reservation page. And then once you go and say make your reservation, this is going to be the page that you have. There's a lot of information. It's going to look a little bit more intimidating than it is to some folks, but we're going to go through it slowly so that you can see everything that you need to book and look for your hotel. So the main thing here, it's just saying we're accepting reservations. If you're looking for more than 10 rooms, if you have a large group going, call them. Call them or send them an email, and it shows you all the details for a request form and a contact. They will really be able to help you out in the best capacity, because if you have that many rooms, it is a large chunk for a lot of these hotels. So definitely call if you have a big group like that going. Book early. Room rates are subject to change and only guaranteed at the time of booking. So really just book. It is a lot easier too. You can book now. My biggest tip and advice with this, you can reserve now and pay later. And a lot of these times too, you can reserve and then cancel later. And I say this as somebody who's taken advantage of this, who understands. I understand life happens. It is so much easier to book and to get into some of these hotels, especially if they have a very tight limit and restriction. And if you have to cancel it, as long as you cancel within a certain amount of time, I think even if you cancel like a week in advance, you usually don't get your, at least the full amount taken out. Definitely probably a per hotel thing. However, it does say get the lowest rates with no deposit required, guaranteed lowest rates, earn hotel loyalty rewards, no hidden fees, no contracts required. So it is almost silly to not book a room even if you're not 100% at the moment. You can typically cancel or modify your reservation in the months going up to PAX. So from there, you're going to look at the check-in and check-out. You're going to enter your information here. You can view all hotels. We're going to do that now for the purposes of this. However, if you know specifically what dates you want to go, then book around that. In this light blue, there are the actual event dates for PAX, so they make it very nice and easy for you to manage through this. And then if we view all hotels, you can sort this in multiple different ways. I prefer to get a close hotel, if not the connecting hotel. I've done every different type of housing arrangement as such. I have driven in each day. I have gotten hotel rooms 20 minutes away. I have gotten hotel rooms close by. I've gotten hotel rooms 5 minutes down the road, high ticket hotel rooms, low. I've kind of done a little bit of everything. I would say that my preference as somebody who likes to maximize their experience at PAX is to book one of the close hotel rooms that you can walk to, whether that be the Westin or the Seaport or the Omni. I think that those are my favorite 3 hotels. I haven't stayed at the Omni, but at least that geographical location of hotels are my favorite. I think that there is a benefit to waking up, grabbing your breakfast, and walking next door versus fiddling with the T, or if you're not used to Boston transportation, the trains, the subways, dealing with Ubers, dealing with driving in and parking every day. To me, it's not worth the extra headache that it would be for me to just pay a little bit on my nightly fee. However, I know some of you have to do different arrangements depending on your situation. So, long story longer, the filter system is really good depending on if you're looking at price as a priority, distance as a priority, and you can kind of filter as such. And you can also look at a map view of where these hotels all lie within the Boston area. So for myself, I always like looking at list. Near to far is what I kind of look at, and a lot of these dates have already filled up. So as you can see, for instance, I'm going to just put the Thursday through Sunday in here, and some of these hotels have already booked up. Now, if you see hotels with availability is filtering out, a lot of these very close hotel rooms are gone. They are literally already gone. If I take off the filter, it's going to show you a lot of these Thursdays are completely booked up. Saturdays are completely booked up. So this is why I say really, you're going to want to book now. And now might even be too late, sadly. But if I can give you a glimmer of hope, and this actually just happened to me today, you can sometimes book even if the hotel says unavailable. If it says completely unavailable, I guess you can't unless you keep an eye out for it. If it says maybe a night of it is not available or there's a wait list, still book that full time if it will allow you. Because I had this instance today where I booked 4 nights at one of my preferred hotels, and one of the nights was waitlisted, and then all of a sudden today it became available and it confirmed it. So it is a really good tip to use, especially if you want a day but you can't get it. You have some time now to hopefully sneak your way in on the guest list, or the wait list. One thing with this too, as I said, don't get yourself super discouraged if it fully says unavailable, because what I've seen in years past is that on a random Tuesday or a random Thursday or something of that nature, the hotel will have availability again. So whether that means people are canceling their reservations or whatever goes on with hotels, sometimes you can get hotels that will have availability again, and that's your time to snatch it. So I would recommend at least scoping out a hotel that you would love to do, even if it's unavailable, and then scoping out something that is available, booking what's available, and then of course, if your preferred situation comes up, if your preferred hotel comes up, then try to manage your reservation or get a new reservation and then cancel your initial one. So that is all I have for badges being live and hotels being live for PAX East 2025. Let me know in the comments below if you are planning on going to PAX, if you have any preferred days that you like to go or hotels that you like to go to. On top of my regular Final Fantasy XIV and other variety gaming content that I make, I also love making PAX East content. That is where I've met a good chunk of you guys, has been from different PAX tips and tricks videos that I've made in the past. Of course, I am absolutely planning on making more PAX East tips and tricks videos and review videos and more in the upcoming year, so stay tuned for that. If there's anything specific that you want to know, let me know in the comments below. I will do my best to find that information and make a video out of it. And if you are not following the channel already, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. It means a lot to me and my channel, as I do tend to grow it in the upcoming year. And we will see you at PAX. Bye!